All right. Well, I told you we were going to focus in on those responses to risk, and we're going to do that through the risk management matrix. What is this? Well, you can use this for any sort of risk, including hurricanes, earthquakes. Maybe you're a little mom and pop shop setting up in a small town and a Walmart moves in. Oh boy, you better do something. Well, you're going to choose one of these four options. Maybe it's a criminal attack on your business. Maybe it's a changing market. What are you going to do to assess and actually respond to that risk? Now, you see here we got severity and frequency. If the risk is incredibly severe and frequent, you're going to choose this option. If the risk is not very severe and not very frequent, you will do this. Now, let's talk about each of them. One note, I have seen people memorize this. I've heard the ARTS mnemonic, so ARTS, and that's self-insure. These are the words I'm using, but please memorize all of these, right? So avoid, also known as leave, reduce, also known as diversify, transfer or share. Insurance is just an example, so you don't need to worry about that. Or insure, I would know that as well. And then accept. I was trying to cut out a word here for you to not have to know, but I should know. I wrote these up. I included these words, so yeah, they're there for a reason. Accept is the same as self-insure or do nothing. So yeah, memorize all of what you see here. Do my best to cut it all out. Hey, it wouldn't be here if it was important, and I cut out anything you didn't need to know. It's not here anyway. Anyway, okay. You know what? I like that example of being the mom and pop shop and Walmart moves in because we'll use that and an earthquake. So if you are that small shop and you think Walmart's going to put you out of business, right? Well, the frequency of that is every day. Every day you're going to be having to compete with Walmart. So that's pretty high frequency. And severity is, well, that every other mom and pop that is in a town with a Walmart got shut down. Now, I'm not an expert in that. I don't know, but let's just assume that it's not good. It's a very severe risk. What's the best option? Probably to avoid, just to leave town, just get out of there. What about if the frequency is going to be every day, but severity is low? Well, okay, you could diversify, and you could do things that Walmart doesn't do, right? That's another option. So maybe Walmart doesn't sell a particular product, you could sell that one product, or maybe Walmart doesn't offer a certain service, you could offer that certain service. That's diversifying. Transfer or share, this is insure. You could, we haven't talked about risk management whole lesson, but hedges, you could buy insurance, you could hedge against this, you could buy stock in Walmart. That's a hedge against you being shut down by Walmart, because if Walmart's doing well, right, you are going to do well with them. And lastly, if something is not severe and not frequent, right, self-insure, do nothing. Self-insure just means, okay, have enough cash on hand to deal with it. The classic example here is going to be a natural disaster. So earthquake, so you operate in a state with a lot of earthquakes. Well, if an earthquake happened, let's say every year, and it was really severe, meaning it destroyed your business every year, you should probably get out of there. And we could even think about this like if we are a big company with lots of branches. Let's say we've got lots of, we operate in all 50 states, but we're talking about just California here where there's a lot of earthquakes. You want to avoid, if let's say your stores get destroyed every single year, just get out of there. Get out of there. You don't want it destroyed every year. That's too much to deal with. Unless you're making crazy profits still. I don't know how you are, but good for you. Well, let's say it's super severe, but it happens maybe once every 50 years. You just buy earthquake insurance or hurricane insurance or flood insurance or whatever it is wherever you are. Let's say it happens a lot, but it's not severe. Let's say you get a rumbling every day, a little earthquake every day, or you get a lot of rain or a lot of decent flooding, but it's not that severe. Again, you can try to do your best to reduce that by diversifying. Now, generally, what's diversifying? You could have other offices, other stores in other states. And lastly, if it's not a big deal, right, just self-insure, do nothing, just accept that risk is going to happen. Definitely memorize these and definitely be aware of examples like I provided to you. In this case, you're sharing the risk with someone else, such as an insurance company, by buying insurance. You're transferring the risk or sharing the risk over to that other party. So that is an example of that, right? Avoiding, you're just getting the heck out of there. And reducing, you're doing something about it, right? You're taking action to diversify. And accepting, you're just saying, hey, this happens, but it's really not that big of a deal, and we will deal with it when and if it happens. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.